Good morning, everyone. Here I am, Miss Pollock, ready to talk to you about energy. Yes, I have a lot of energy today. We use energy, we use that word all the time, but we're going to talk about it in the way physicists talk about it. Physicists have different definitions for energy, but the one that I like is energy is the ability to break things. Not that you're going to break things, but you have the ability to break things. If something is moving at a faster speed, it has more of an ability to break something than something moving at a slower speed. If something is higher up off the ground, it has the more ability to break something than something that's lower off the ground. So we're just going to think of it in that terms. The ability to break things. Not that we're going to, but we have the ability to. So we're going to talk about different types of energy. Talk about the symbol, talk about the type and where it is stored. When is this energy present and when is this energy zero? So I said that if something is moving faster, it has more of an ability to break things, and that is called kinetic energy. You might have heard that. And we will use the symbol E with a little k. Just like we used F for force, we're going to use E for energy. And it is stored in a moving object. So it's actually stored in the object. And it's present when the object is moving. And it's zero when the object is at rest. So if you look around your room, all the things that aren't moving, they don't have kinetic energy. But as you know, my cat is always moving. So right now, my cat has kinetic energy. All right. So I also talked about if something was high up off the ground, that it would have a type of energy. That energy is called gravitational potential energy. And it is stored in the interaction between the object and the earth. You have to have the earth around in order to have gravitational potential energy. So it's stored in that interaction. In the interaction between the object and the earth. And a lot of people like to say it's stored in the gravitational field, which is just the area around the earth where you feel the force of gravity. Its symbol is E again with a little g. It is present when the object is above a reference point. We get to decide where that reference point is to make it easy on us. And it is zero when the object is at the reference point. And we'll call that where y equals zero. Y is a vertical kind of displacement, while x is a horizontal displacement. Okay, 2 down. All right, so we have done the spring lab, so we see that things can be stretched or compressed, and there is type of energy having to do with that, and that is called elastic energy, and that is capital E with a small el, and that is stored in the object that can be deformed. So it's stored in the object. And it's present when the object is stretched, compressed, or deformed in some way. And the object is 0 when the object is not deformed, stretched, or compressed. All right, so you think of a spring, when it's just the way it is, there's no elastic energy, but when you stretch it, there is elastic energy. All right, the last one that we're going to talk about is a little different than all the other ones. And it is called dissipated energy. Well, it's called a lot of things, but we're going to call it dissipated energy. Sorry, my cat just decided that she wanted to bother me. Dissipated energy. And that is called, or the symbol is E-dis, and that is due to particles moving faster, like when I rub my hands together or when I clap my hands, all right? I have dissipated energy due to particles moving faster. So it's stored somewhere in my system. Somewhere in my system, maybe someday I'll learn how to spell. And it's due to particles moving faster. All right. It occurs, or it is present when there is friction and some type of collisions. All right, when I hit my hands together, if I would hit my head against the wall, right, there would be some dissipated energy. And it is not present when it is 0, when there is no friction, no collisions. All right. So those are the type of energy that we're going to talk about. And the next video is going to talk to you about pie charts, which is a way to keep track of this type of energy.